Well, the Golden Lions of UAPB are gearing up for their game against Alcorn State. That's at War Memorial Stadium this weekend.
Craig O'Neill is live in Pine Bluff this morning, getting everyone excited for the game. Hey, Craig.
You only think this is an empty field. Oh no, oh no. UAPB has turned out for this morning's show. We've got the Crunk crew making a joyful noise. We have got right here for this show for you today. The Royal Court has lined up. We've got the cheer squad, cheerleaders, the football team looking to beat Alcorn State, and the band. Oh my gosh, what we're doing for you to wake you up this morning with the help of UAPB. Elise, it's a show that may just set the record for the most people involved. Back to you.
That's a look at your entertainment news. Now let's check back in with Craig, who's in Pine Bluff, getting him pumped up for the big game. Craig, good morning.
Good morning. I'm fighting the urge to watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. They got the band playing, and I'm with Monty Coleman, coach of your UAPB Golden Lions. Let's talk football, Coach.
Let's do that.
Saturday, Alcorn State. How tough are they?
They're a very good football team. Played Georgia Tech well, first game of the season. Since then, they're undefeated. They're the defending champs of the SWAC. Very well coached, very well organized football team.
Tell us about your team. What is your strength?
We're a young football team right now, but we have enough veterans mixed in that we have a good chance to beat this football team against Alcorn this weekend. So the strength we have is going to be our running attack and definitely our quarterback.
If you beat Alcorn Saturday in War Memorial Stadium, kickoff at 4, it'll be an upset. If you win, will you do the early morning pep rally on THP 11 as a tradition?
That's a very good question. I'll get back to you with that one, all right?
I think I can answer no. What I'm amazed by is how diverse your team is in that they come from all over the country. You recruit everywhere, don't you?
Yeah, we look for athletes. And we'll go. We got guys from Florida, we got guys from Scotland, we got guys from New York, California, Mississippi, Arkansas. We got them all over the place.
You've even got a guy from your house, your son, who's standing right behind us.
Yes,
How did that happen?
Well, he was recruited by a lot of teams. He decided to go to Arkansas State. They, had some turnover coaching, head coaching. And he prayed about it and said he wanted to come back home and play his last year. So we redshirted him last season. He graduated last May, and he's with us.
And let's talk to Kyle here. Kyle, you're playing for your old man. You ever want to talk back to him when you're out there on the practice field?
Not too much. No, I respect what he say. I try to treat him as like he was a head coach, or like I was at Arkansas State. So it's not too much hostility or nothing like that. So I just treat him like just another coach.
Good luck Saturday. I want you to meet the quarterback real quick, Marcus Terrell from Chicago. How do you like Pine Bluff?
It's great down here. Great atmosphere, great team. I love my team.
But if you want to see an international flavor, this is Jamie Gillen from Scotland. Yep. How in the world did you find UAPB?
I didn't find UAPB, they found me, so I decided to come here, and it was a good choice. I enjoyed it.
Glad to have you all here. Good luck Saturday against Alcorn State. It's a remarkable team, and they're representing not only the United States, but the world. We'll be back with more from Pine Bluff. Stay right here. I think you just tossed it to me here in Pine Bluff, where UAPB got it going on. The lights are on at the stadium. The spirit is high. The Crunk crew is going crazy, and of course the cheerleaders, naturally. But in anticipation of this Alcorn State upset Saturday at War Memorial Stadium, it's not all about football. There are some things about UAPB we need to convey in the middle of this spirited morning. We've got Brianna Allen, who is on the Royal Court. We've got Davion here, who is from St. Louis. Davion, we'll start with you. What is your role? You're the SGA president. What does the SGA president do?
We have to be a close coordination between student body and administrators here at the university. We have to be the voice of the student body, and we have to facilitate for the university.
Now, you're from St. Louis.
Yes.
How did you find UAPB?
I found UAPB because they came to my high school, recruited me, and they always promoted education with a personal touch.
What is the one thing that people don't know about UAPB that you could convey? What is the best kept secret that you think is out there?
The best kept secret is that we are a family. We are a family. We are one. We're not just a number. We are all considered Golden Lion family, the Golden Lion Nation here at UAPB. And the best kept secret would probably have to be education with a personal touch. Students don't know that when we come to class, we want to be treated like family. We want to know that our students, we love one another.
Brianna, the Royal Court. Explain what the Royal Court is.
Well, I am Miss University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, and I have 4 young ladies that's with me as well. Miss Freshman, Miss Sophomore, Miss Junior, and Miss Senior. And each one of us are advocates for our class. We put on community service, recruitment fairs for high school students, and we just go out and show our Golden Lion pride each and every day.
When you recruit high school students, you're a recruiter.
Yes.
What do you tell them about UAPB?
I tell them that UAPB, we are a family, we are one. Your professors will know your name. They will know everything about you. They will give you the personal touch that you need to get a great education.
And the enrollment is up. That's got to make you feel great, David.
Yes, it increased. Also being a student recruiter for St. Louis, Missouri, I was so happy to get over about 50, 75 students from East St. Louis area and the St. Louis area just from my hometown. So I'm really impressed with that.
Now we talk about enrollment, but it's graduation that is the key, don't you think, Brianna?
It is. Graduation is the key. Yes, it's the key. Well, one thing that the university tries to promote is that you graduate in 4 years. If you stay another year, it's okay. It's okay. But at the same time, we try to push past to go graduate within 4 years.
You've got to be impressed with the motivation, the spirit of these 2 students who have found a way to thrive at UAPB through community service. You got to be impressed with the spirit before 6 o'clock in the morning at UAPB. By the way, the #1 college at UAPB that has the most students, biology. We'll be back with more from Pine Bluff and THV 11 for this Thursday morning. Stay with us.
The Golden Lions of UAPB are gearing up for their game against Alcorn State at War Memorial Stadium this weekend.
Yeah, Craig O'Neill live for us this morning in Pine Bluff. Hey, Craig.
You know, what happens when you have improvisational theater meets football? You get the Crunk Crew at UAPB. This is a group that has its own life at a football game, and it brings a lot of life to the football game. Are y'all ready? They even have their own choreography, which I'm going to try and do now with you to show you the Crunk Crew steps. Guys, hit it.
UAPB slide, cha-cha, cha-cha, slide, nay, nay, slide, come here, you, hey, slide, oh, here we go, slide, oh, cha-cha, cha-cha, slide.
The cha-cha gets you every time, you know? I just didn't get the cha-cha. You got to work on that. We'll be back with more from Pine Bluff. What a morning to celebrate on THV 11.
Oh, cha-cha, cha-cha.
There's a look at your Arkansas business headlines. Now we'll send things out to Craig O'Neill, who's live in Pine Bluff. Craig?
In the late 1800s, it was called a normal school. Normal schools were schools that taught teachers. In 1925, they changed their name to the Agricultural, Mechanical, and Normal School from Pine Bluff. And in 1972, they became the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, which is where you'll find Chancellor Lawrence Alexander and Athletic Director Lonza Harding, who have joined me now from Pine Bluff in anticipation of a big football game Saturday. First of all, Chancellor, the role of football in an educational facility.
Yes, indeed. Football plays a very, very important role, and it brings people together, and it brings people together as a team, cheering on the Golden Lions, brings a high spirit to the campus, and that's important where you have a university with such a rich history and tradition.
You've only been here 2 years. Are you caught up in this now?
Oh, absolutely. I'm all caught up in the Golden Lions spirit, you bet.
Lonzo, from native of New York and via North Carolina, how long have you been athletic director?
Athletic director here at UAPB. This is my 5th year.
Wow. What would it mean if you upset Alcorn State Saturday at War Memorial Stadium?
That is our expectations to go into this game to upset the Braves. The Braves won the championship last year. UAPB won the championship in 2012. So it is our goal to get back to that plateau again.
Real quickly, and I think this is very impressive, and you gave me this answer real quickly. The grade point of all of your athletic programs, the cumulative grade point, what is it?
We have 16 teams at UAPB. 14 of those teams have cumulative team grade point averages of 3.0 or higher.
Chancellor, you got to love that.
Oh, absolutely, because we indeed put academics and athletics, we value it all. And to have that many students doing well in the athletics program, it lets people know that we keep the student in student athlete here at UAPB.
Enrollment is up, but that's only half the battle. It's keeping them in college. How do you keep them in college to graduate, to spread the story of UAPB?
Absolutely. Well, as you're absolutely correct. Our enrollment is up 5.8% this year overall, and we're also up 38% in freshman enrollment. But you're absolutely right. We want to keep the emphasis on keeping them, on retaining students, not just 1 year, but through all of their years to graduation. And we've got some very special programs that we put in place. One of the most significant ones that we put in is the Lions program, which is a summer bridge program that we've had almost 300 students enrolled in this summer, preparing them for the challenges that they're going to face over the next 4 to 6 years, with the intention of instilling in them that they really need to continue until graduation. So that's a very, very important part of our student success program.
And another part of this glue is football. Guys, thank you. Good luck Saturday. If you want tickets, go to UAPBLionsRoar.com. We'll be back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just learning from the Golden Girls here, some of the moves. They've got to burn about 8,000 calories per football game. The big takeaway from this trip to UAPB is they come from all over to go to UAPB. For instance, we've got Memphis, we've got Chicago, we got Little Rock, Shreveport, Memphis, Little Rock, and that's just with the Golden Girls. Wait to hear what the band has got. Let's go over here to John Graham, who's the band director. Where are they from in the band?
Craig, we have them from New Jersey, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Nevada. We've got them from Chicago, Detroit, Texas, Houston, all over.
See, that's the big takeaway. I think that's a big misunderstanding that people in Little Rock have, that they tend to think the students come from Southeast Arkansas. That's not the case, is it?
No. We have more students in this band from Chicago and in the Texas area than we have from Arkansas. It's amazing that we have such a great alumni base across the country. Atlanta, Georgia, we have students here.
Now that we've said that, you're from Little Rock. Went to Little Rock Central. You didn't have to change colors, did you?
No.
You got the black and the gold.
Right, the Little Rock Central. But all we had to do was just change the animal, and here we are.
I just got through reading a book called Horns Up about the history of college bands all across the state. This school, back in the late 1800s, from day one, music was a part of this school.
Yes, music education. Our music department is outstanding. We have teachers that, again, are from all over the country that are teaching here, and they have gone out and done great things. We have professional musicians that are out there that have been a part of some of the great jazz legend groups that have performed across our country.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, this is what blows me away. In that book, it makes the point that when you reach the 100-member mark of a band, that's when you've really arrived. How many do you have in your band?
We've had as many as 250 up to as as many as 300 students in his band program.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's got to be a compliment to you. You got to love that.
Well, we have an extraordinary staff of people that work to make this go. There's no way I can do this by myself. An extraordinary music department, our music education program here at the university is great. We have students that are actually teaching back in the Little Rock School District. Some of them have become Teacher of the Year. So we're really proud of what we're doing here.
Real quickly, we're here because of the big football game Saturday, Alcorn State at War Memorial Stadium, 4 o'clock kickoff. You got your show planned for Saturday? What's it going to be?
It's going down. I can't tell. It's going to go down. I hope that everybody comes out because it's going to be a great chance for just family entertainment. It's going to be good. It's going to be
fabulous,
good.
John. I just one quick request. Can you give me and let me feel what it's like to be you?
Oh yes, yes, definitely, Craig. We can. We
got a little power trip coming up here on THV 11. Stay with us on this fabulous Thursday morning from Pine Bluff. We'll be back with more. Give me that thing. All right. In advance of the Alcorn State game Saturday, War Memorial Stadium, if you want tickets, go to UAPBLionsRoar.com and make a joyful noise. Saturday kickoff at 4 o'clock. Once again, John Graham, band director. How do I do that? I'm going to get to lead the band. What do I do?
Yeah, what you're going to do is put the baton and say, ready, up. And they'll play.
Wow, what a power trip. All right, here we go. See if this works. And ready, up. Wow. Oh, yeah. And they're playing Uptown Funk. Can I get some funk now? Yeah, baby.